Hello! I'm so excited to be doing this video. So I wanted to talk a little bit and show you a little bit about what the sample wigs from Estetica are, how you can buy them, and all the details, and show you a few before our big sample sale in July. Okay, so I feel like we have 50 or 60 of them, and so that'll be an amazing thing. So if you're not subscribed or want to get subscribed, turn on all your notifications. I do my live sales here on YouTube, and my Friday night sales are Fridays from 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time, and then I do 2 Saturdays a month at 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure that we've picked the date in July, but it will be like a Friday, Saturday sale. So you're not going to want to miss this. The other thing. So what are the Estetica sample wigs? So these are wigs that Estetica accumulates over a certain time period, the year or what have you, and they're when they are either testing new styles. The ones that I have mostly seem like they were testing color mixes. For instance, there's some where, you know, a couple of them came out in the sunlit blonde, the coffee colors. There's definitely some in here where they were, in my opinion, trying to get the coffee color ratio right and tone right. And so what they do is, you know, their manufacturer will give them samples. So I don't have any. Some of them can be ones that maybe there's a mistake, but I don't have any of those. These are all Estetica wigs. They do not have tags in them. They do not have boxes, and they do not have names. So what I have done is, if you're familiar with my doll baby wigs, I get these like organza bags. So all of them will come with an organza bag and a little card with what I think it is, what the color I think it is. I don't know for sure. And then I will name it. I'll have Brendan name them. And again, there's only one of each, but they are your beautiful Estetica wigs, but they are one of a kind. And there are some really pretty ones. So I want to try on a few because I would like to keep one for myself, or maybe two. And so I'm just going to try on a few. So some of these will be available in the sale, and we're just going to look at them and we're going to talk about them. So most of these have a dark root. I don't know that I've ever actually said this, but sometimes people ask like what color wig cap you should use or wig grip. And I was speaking with the owner, Esty, the owner of the hair grip, and she was saying, you know, the rule of thumb is that your, wig grip or wig cap should be the color of the root of your wig, or close to the color of the root of your wig, which makes sense. So most of these are darker roots, so we're going to go with my darker. I'm using the wig grip cap by Milano. I will link that below. My favorite wig grip in general is the hair grip, but anytime I'm doing any live selling or testing of wigs or try-ons, I always use this full wig grip cap just because I think it just covers all my hair and it's easy and comfortable. And hi, kitten. It makes it a little bit, it's just something I choose to do. So we're gonna get ready to do this, get ready to do this. So I am doing this in June. I'm going to shut this window now that Kit Kat doesn't want to be in it. I'm doing this in June. Today, the day that I'm filming this, is my anniversary. I'm waiting for my partner to come. And tomorrow, my son is graduating from high school. So there's a lot going on, and I kind of needed a little, like, just fun like break, like let's just play with wigs. So that's the other reason I'm doing this. So I'm just going to grab one of these. This one I believe to be Ocean, and potentially in a Caramel Kiss, or there's a few that aren't Caramel Kiss but are quite similar. So it's definitely one of those. But as you can see, they cut the tags out, so there's no tags. This is the same cap construction as Ocean, which is that hand-tied lace front, lace part, same thing. And this is the one, and you can see the color. There definitely seems to be a little more highlighted than I have seen other Caramel Kisses, but it is the same tones. So let's put this on. And this would be the rooted version, because you can see the definite root. So let's put it on, let's put it on, and see what I think. Now, Brenda and I went through these and just sort of like guessed. So based on the length, I actually think this might actually be Avalon. So I might have to change that because I don't know. And again, I don't know for sure. But this is because Ocean's one of my favorite styles. And I don't hate Avalon, but I don't love it for me as far as like an everyday. And this really is giving me Avalon. So yeah, you can see, but she is gorgeous. There is some pretty strong, heavy highlighting. And she's got a beautiful root. Yeah, she's giving Avalon to me. If you have another thought, share it. All right. So this one's definitely going back in the sale. Obviously I want to share as many as I can with you. And so my rep called me because she knows I do the live sales, and Estetica works with me to do the once a month Estetica live sales. So we definitely wanted to do one with all of these sample wigs. And so she did come to me and she was like, okay, they're here. They do it once, at least once a year, maybe twice, depending. Yeah, so this is the hand-tied lace front, and this is the lace part. This is another one that I thought was Ocean, and I was just pulling them out and looking. I have all of my personal wigs that I own. I started putting them on my mannequins because I used to put wigs that I was about to review on my mannequins, but I felt like that made it so like I didn't wear them enough, because they were just like in my closet. So now I have my favorite wigs sitting out, and the ones right in front of me, if you're interested, are two versions of Ocean, a Estetica Verona, one of the braided wigs two different styles of the braided wigs from Paula Young that were discontinued. Orchid, one is empty, and then a Bobby Boss wig that I am obsessed with that was discontinued a long time ago, named Kishana, and she's in this like dark rooted, like grayish, real dark color. It's really great. So this is sort of giving me kitten Avalon once you brush it out, or not Avalon, Ocean once you brush it out. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell. But she's really, really pretty. This is definitely more of a neutral-esque, maybe even not quite ashy. But this is really beautiful. Not gonna keep it though. I gotta find my keeper. There's one in here which is mellow. Definitely mellow. It's a coffee color. And to my eye, it looks like they were trying to maybe do the toffee, and the tone is more toffee, but where the colors are is more of the ice mocha. I love them both, but this is why I think it didn't end up as a regular wig, because there has to be a level of consistency, and so that's why they do this. They're like, okay, let's figure out what we want them to look like and get that formula together. And yeah, so this one does look like it was meant to be the toffee latte. So this has the beautiful hand-tied lace front, lace part. Kit is just doing the most right now. I've never had mellow, but you can see that it's giving me, I put it next to my iced mocha. And at first I thought, well, yeah, this is definitely iced mocha. But there is definitely more of a yellowish highlight, which is what the toffee has. But this is really like highlighted, and it's more highlighted than I have seen the other coffee colors. And it looks a lot like, I have the Estetica, like the actual catalog book, and it looks a lot like the wig that the model is wearing, and she's wearing it in toffee latte. But in the picture, oh, this is so cute. I might keep this one. In the picture, the highlighted bits are definitely more concentrated towards the bottom, whereas these come up quite far. So this one I think I might keep. So let me go ahead and just, I don't like to brush it out if I don't think I'm going to keep it. But I definitely do. And I want to use my round brush. I've never had Mellow, but a lot of people order her. And this is sort of my like colors that I'm doing right now, is like the as far as Estetica, but in general, I am doing a little darker. You know, I'm known for the blondes, especially the ashy blondes, and I think that I definitely have to play with her to wear her. I think I want to wear her today. I really like this, but I need to play around a little bit, maybe do some sea salt spray. So I might put her to the side because this might be the one I keep. And we're not, I mean, obviously I have 50 of these, so we're not going to keep on keeping on, but I just want to look at a few. This is one I want to show you because I do have a couple of these, and this really gives me that, these are Avalon, and it gives me that they were trying to get either the Sunlit Blonde or the vanilla. This one I think was Vanilla Macchiato. They were trying to get the color mix right. This is giving me Vanilla Macchiato, but I have Vanilla Macchiato in Verona, and when I put it next to it, this one definitely has a lot more low lighting. So, you know, that's where they were playing around. I think it's gorgeous, but, you know, for consistency and what they're looking for the regular style, I mean, apparently it didn't fit. Hand-tied lace front, lace part, same scenario. Gorgeous, gorgeous sort of dark rooting. Not dark, it's probably like a number 6-ish. Yeah, so you can see. And some of these I want to make sure if they're Avalon or if they're Petite Berlin, which is the Avalon style in a petite version. This cap is fitting me quite nicely. I have a little bit of a smaller head. I wouldn't say it's the petite version, but it does feel kind of nice. And it is longer in the back. So this is definitely giving me Avalon, but you can see there's a lot more low lighting in this. So this would be a very interesting and more of a unique color to the other Vanilla Macchiato. I do have a couple of these, and they're all slightly different. So that's what makes me think they were trying to get the color the way that they were looking. Silver Sun RT8, that was the other one I was thinking about in terms of color for these Avalon. Ooh, yeah. This one I think is a Blaze. And this one is a Lachlan, and I've never even tried her, so like I want to try that one on. And I think this one I think is an Orchid in a Blonde, and I'm pretty positive I have Orchid in a Blonde, so I don't need to try that one on. And then this one is a Kennedy, which is the monotop. Ooh, ooh. I just don't usually wear that short of a wig, so I'm not really going to bother with that one. And this one is a Hudson, which I've never tried. So we're going to try 3 more on, and then we'll be done. So let's try the Hudson. Hudson is the full monotop, and this is what I believe to be a Hudson again. There's definitely one wig in my, in this mix that is not a style that they carry. It's similar to a style that they carry, but it is not a style that they carry. So I don't know if they were playing with it or what, but it is definitely a one of a kind. And I will be sure to people know during the live sale which one that is. So you can see the gorgeous hand-tied lace front, monotop. These are, like I said, these are one of a kind. And in general, I don't really accept refunds at this time or like returns, but on these, definitely not. These are final sale. Ooh, okay, girl. You know, I didn't think I would like Hudson, really. Alright, I don't hate this. It still has a zigzag part. I'm not going to mess that up. I really love Picture Perfect by Tressalure. This has more heaviness towards the front, and it is shorter, but I like this. I hadn't seen this style before, so I might want to try her in a different color. So let's look at the Lachlan, because I've wanted to see Lachlan. I don't know that I'm thrilled with this particular color. Not that I don't like the color, but for me to keep it and wear it regularly. So this is, Lachlan is a full monotop. I think this is maybe that Silver Sun RT8. Beautiful. So I just want to try on to see what Lachlan looks like. I was going to say what she reminds me of, but I hadn't put her on yet. A little bit of my Renee Paris Lennox that I really love. I have her in the Milk Tea LR. Oh yeah. Okay, I like this style a lot, and I'm definitely going to get this style. Again, I love this color, and this is not a color I wouldn't wear. But in this scenario, I wouldn't wear her enough to justify keeping her, so I'm going to sell this one for sure. This is the only Lachlan I have, by the way. Last but not least in this little video, I guess it's like a preview, is what I believe to be Blaze and Toffee Latte. So this one I'm probably going to keep. You can see the gorgeous hand-tied lace front, lace part. Because I don't think this is iced mocha. I do not. I think this is Blaze. Yeah, this is Blaze. And I thought I had Blaze, but then when I went to look, oh, I'm keeping her. I thought I had Blaze, and then when I went to look, I couldn't find one for, I was trying to do a comparison to show somebody between Blaze and Orchid, because they can seem a little bit similar. Blaze is definitely longer. I feel like the progression is potentially Mellow, Ocean, Orchid, Blaze. They're similar-esque styles, and if you wanted to do sort of this, like, you know, grow out scenario, that would be the best scenario. Yeah, she's gonna need played with, but I definitely love this one. This is my style. I always just want longer hair. I mean, because I shave my hair down and it's short, and like, so if I want short hair, I'll just wear my own. But when I wear wigs, I do, and I like this. Now, I know in general, Toffee Latte doesn't have a strong concentration like this, but I love it. I'm really happy with this one. So this one is probably going to go right up on my stand up there. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. Okay, I think that I'm going to keep the one that I think is Blaze in Toffee Latte, and the one that I think is Mellow in potentially Toffee. Let me put these next to each other to see if one of them is actually iced mocha. Yeah, so this one's a little bit more yellow. So maybe this was iced mocha. It's so in between that's why I think probably they didn't go, because it's not really identifiable. And I have and love both colors. So this one's going over here. The rest of them are going back in. You're going back on in. And I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, these are just the different Avalons. Like I said, a Kennedy. Yeah. I have Orchid already in a blonde, so I don't need another one. Okay. I'm going to put on Mellow and get her together, and then we'll just be done. So that gives you a little preview of what these wigs are. So they are your beloved Estetica wigs. You know, maybe slightly different color mixes. And like I said, there's one for sure that was potentially going to be a new style, but just isn't for whatever reason. So that is one that I will make apparent in the sale. Now, if you are a member of my YouTube channel, you will actually get a preview before the sale of a few of these wigs that I will hand pick. So that's something that you might want to consider if you'd like to make sure you get some of the more special ones ahead of the game. So let's go ahead and, so you know I don't like bangs in my face. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use the Tressolore Dual Leave-In Conditioner and just try to get this top a little bit moved around. And then I'm probably going to use a little bit of the Estetica Sea Salt Spray. And you know, I always like clipping my front back too. I might end up doing that. I'm using the Renee Paris folding brush, which you can get on my website. Like I said, I know mallows, and a lot of times when I'm talking about this wig, I say mallow when it's really mellow, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to use a little bit of the Tressolore wig wax that I just can't. I just want to say mallow. If you want to get this up out of your face and have it stay, you can sort of spray it with this wig wax and then like clip it in place and sort of let it dry. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't know what my cats are doing, but they are doing the most. But what I'm going to do is just on the bottom, do just a tiny bit of the sea salt spray this wig is, in general, the fibers for Estetica are quite soft. This one is quite soft and smooth. So I'm kind of also want to just like dirty it up, because I feel like it holds the texture a little bit more, which is what the sea salt spray is for. Yeah, I think I would really like this wig and this length. I didn't think that I would. Let's look at her from the back. I'm going to be moving soon with my partner. My son is leaving for the Marines, so he's kind of going to be like off and launched a little bit sooner than I had anticipated or even want, to be honest with you. And my partner and I have been living, we've had 2 apartments for our whole 3-year relationship. I had my place with Avery, and then he worked in the city, so he was in there, but he's relocating, and we have a place together, but I'm still staying here for a little bit, until my son like goes to boot camp and all of that. But I am starting to move some stuff over, and I have a full studio over there, which is just a studio and boutique for my business. So that is like going to be a huge change. So you're going to see that happening over the next couple months. All right. I think for, you can just play with wigs, and sometimes you do need to do that. And I'll just sit and play with this forever if I don't quit. But this just gives you an idea of what you're going to see in that sample sale. I'm so excited. If you are a member of my YouTube channel, not just my private Facebook group, but the YouTube channel, that's where you're going to get sort of the preview sample sales. I do ask my members what type of things they want to see. So it really is curated. So that's something that you may be interested in. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please put that down below. Hopefully I'll see you at the Estetica sample sale. Hopefully you're subscribed, and thank you for watching. Bye!